welcome back. And we are about to go to our man in the field, Kristen Forster, for the second of our special reports on the supposed meaning of the 12 days of Christmas. Kristen, where are you?
Yes, no, I am actually in the field. So I'm not really sure what field I'm in. My team dropped me off early this morning and left me with a camera, said, get something, we'll see you later. Trouble is they didn't say where they'd see me or what time, so I'm not sure really what to do. But to be honest, the whole thing feels like a bit of a setup right from the beginning. When my producer first said, he said, do you want to go and film some exotic birds? I sort of misunderstood what he was talking about. I didn't realise that I would be out here on my own in the cold. But here I am, and so far I've yet to see a single swan swimming. I did see some geese, but they flew away before I could get over there to interview them. So this is the second of my reports on the 12 days of Christmas. So you remember the theory, if we go back to Dr. Paul Spilsbury, that academic dean from Regent's College, his theory was that the different items, the different gifts, gifts of the 12 days of Christmas were symbols and kind of hidden secret messages about different elements of Christian doctrine. I have a theory too, because I don't know if you've noticed, so they've got 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying. Actually, 6 of the first 7 days of the song, the first 12 days of Christmas, are actually all poultry. So my suspicion is that, in actual fact, my alternative theory is that the original songwriter was sitting in a bistro, reading through the menu and getting some inspiration as he went. But anyway, let's come back and think about it. So 7 swans are swimming, his gifts, 7 swans are swimming. Well, swans are swimming are actually a reference to the Holy Spirit and his gifts, 7 gifts of the Holy Spirit. And gifts, of course, are very appropriate, very nice for Christmas, very encouraging. See what I did there? Gifts of the Spirit, encouraging. So that's the swans. Geese, anyone like to guess? I'll give you a moment. What do you think 6 geese are laying are all about? Well, I'll tell you. It's about the 6 days of creation, which is why I guess they're laying eggs. And very fortunately, they also solve that age-old conundrum which we often have. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? The answer is it was a special magical goose of creation who laid a magic egg that produced a chicken who then went on laying others. Simple when you know the secrets. So 7 swans are swimming, 6 geese are laying. We're going to miss out the bit of bling that comes in there. I'll probably look at that later on in this Advent season when we think about the Magi. But we will come now then, we get to the next one, which is 4 calling birds. Calling birds, what's a calling bird? I guess it's a bird who goes, woo-hoo, cooey. Calls to you, yeah, okay. Right, I try. So calling birds, well, they're the 4 Gospels. And again, we could spend a long time on those. The Gospels are incredible in the way they are the pinnacle of God's written word because they describe his living word. But actually, this time last year for the Advent season, I actually did a series of little documentary videos on what each Gospel contributes to our understanding of Jesus' origins and the Christmas story. So I'll leave you those to search those out in your own time. We move on then from 4 calling birds. We have 3 French hens. French hens, I guess maybe that bistro that was inspiring the original writer sat there in Paris somewhere. So as he's running down, because otherwise I can think of no other reason why hens should be French. They could be Portuguese hens, except that Portuguese hens probably wouldn't have scanned and fitted in the song so nicely. So 3 French hens, they actually represent the Trinity, which I always think, it's kind of like the impressive doctrine of the Godhead, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, reduced to 3 chickens. French ones at that. I mean, I could take it if they're Portuguese, but anyway, that's what 3 French hens are all about. And then we get down to the final bit before we get to the pear tree, of course, which are the 2 turtle doves. I don't know. Growing up, I always I was a bit confused with turtle doves, and they kind of sound like some sort of avian hero in a hard shell. But I guess turtle is something to do with their colouring. They represent the Old Testament and the New Testament. And again, that is something I've covered before in some of my film documentaries. I have a very serious one on the way in which Jesus appears through the Old Testament, which you can look up if you like in your own time. And then finally we come back down to the partridge in the pear tree, the great gift of Christmas. We started with gifts of the Spirit, we finished with the gift of Jesus, which is very appropriate for our Advent season. So I will leave you with an important question. I've run through various options which you could have as an alternative Christmas dinner on your table. From swans, well, trouble is you can't really have those. Only the Queen is allowed to eat swan in the UK. She apparently owns them all. But goose is not bad, and then down to smaller birds. Tell me, which one would you prefer to have served up for your Christmas dinner? You can leave your suggestions in the comments below this video. But in the meantime, I guess I need to hand back to the studio. So back to you, Judith.
What a waste of time. How much do they pay him?
We do apologise for the break in your programming. We seem to be experiencing some technical difficulties.